It's new again. Today's Rant Friday rant is on Facebook. Anybody who's been following the news or following Facebook lately knows that the Facebook people have done it again. I don't spend as much time on Facebook as I used to. I used to use Facebook as a procrastination tool like everybody else. But the more and more stuff that has been added to it, the less I've liked it. Because here's the thing about the people that run Facebook, they can't stop meddling. They can't just leave well enough alone. I mean, throughout the years, they've made many changes to Facebook, and almost invariably, there was no earthly reason for it. I will freely admit that I'm a creature of habit, and when a website's format changes, just all of a sudden I get kind of irritated by it. But as time passes and I get used to the changes, it doesn't bother me so much. But my problem isn't so much that they make these changes, my problem is that they meddle without really thinking. And twice it's gotten them into trouble. The first time was the introduction of the news feed. Some of you probably remember when the news feed came out, it created an almighty uproar. And you would think that it would have occurred to them that that might have happened. That people might have had a problem with all of their information being broadcast for the world to see. When one of the biggest fears about Facebook is that stalkers could use it. And the predictable public perception was that the news feed would make stalking easier. Now whether or not that's true doesn't really matter. It should have occurred to the people who introduced the news feed that people might have had a problem with it. And you would have thought that they would have learned from that incident, but no, they didn't, because a similar thing happened again. Now, I'm not sure exactly what happened with the terms of service. I pretty much missed the whole thing, and I didn't hear about it until it was on the evening news. But the point is, it was on the evening news! Not local news, national news. And the public perception this time was that Facebook could take the information put onto Facebook, old and new, and use it however they pleased. And you would think that somebody, somewhere along the line, would read through those terms of service before they went out and say, hey guys, do you think that maybe some people might have a problem with this? My problem isn't the changes to Facebook and the fact that some of them have questionable morals. My problem is that the makers of Facebook don't think before they make the changes. They just meddle without any consideration. And the fact of the matter is, Facebook does not, and in fact has never, needed their meddling. It's one of the most popular networking sites on the internet. There is absolutely no reason for them to keep meddling with it. I think I speak for the majority of the Facebook community when I say, butt the hell out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Facebook rant. Question for you today is, what do you think of what's been happening on Facebook recently? And also, what do you think of some of the changes that have been made over the years? Do you think they improve Facebook, or do you think that they're dumb overall? And with that, I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone. I used to spend a lot of time burping.